almost the second best defensive rated team in Cairns, so something has to give.
Underway in the Cairns Convention Centre. Thanks for sharing your Saturday night with us here in the Hungry Jacks NBL. There's the JackJumpers working to the right of your screen to control the tip. Chance for them to open scoring. Here's Bull Quoll with it. Looks down to the baseline against Marcus Lee and does open score.
Capabilities with everybody who can guard anybody. But it's going to be interesting to see how they go when they are undersized.
Straight to the rim and getting the finishing touches from Taj McCall.
And Marcus Lee, you have got to guard somebody.
Doyle feeding Lee from close range. He opens Tassie's account. Took off 90 seconds.
Where you could be disadvantaged on one end, you're going to have the advantage on the other. And he had no choice but to, and he put up MVP-type numbers to start with.
Another chance for the JackJumpers. Crawford rolls it down to Lee. Nice pass. Trimmick cutting hard to the hole, and Tassie back on level terms. Been his strong suit so far this season. The offensive rebound of Bull Quoll ready to go back at Doyle. Takes him on. That's a nice finish.
That is the kind of outside shooting you've got. Latman shoots it at 50% from three, and you throw in Bull Quoll, who's at 40%. So I think obviously when Bobby Clinton, as we keep talking about, Bull Quoll loves the mid-range. When he comes in, he'll stay pack it in like that.
Particularly against the JackJumpers, so good they give up just 85 a game, second best in the competition. That's ambitious from Crawford, but he gets it done. Did it quickly, but the shot clock has rolled to single digits here. Crawford, how about pulling the trigger? Steps back from Bull Quoll. Separation and came up with the goods.
Tough. These little kids, footwork. Get this. Good D initially by Bull Quoll, but he's got a lot in the repertoire. As Taj does what he does best, just gets on the rim.
They're switching a whole lot of things. Adam Ford's just trusting that there's going to be a lot of communication. Look at that. A double switch in the same play from Quoll and Pat Miller.
It's Crawford, nimble as well. Got down low, adds another two. He's putting on quite a shot.
Casper Ware, when he was out here going to work, and don't say he was over 6 feet tall.
No, he's my teammate. In the books they said it was, but I guarantee it wasn't.
And how about Clint Steindl this season? He's been lights out, shooting the ball from deep.
JackJumpers likes it. That's why they're rolling. Now the best offensive rated team in the competition is the Jim McCall. Tries to be one. He was due.
He do.
Back in that direction, his magnate. Leading Steindl. Close attention now. They've grabbed the attention of the Taipans defense. High ball, and they've come up with the goods once more. Here he is once more. And they share the ball around, and McDonald's on the end of it. He punches down another three. They're 3 of 3 from deep. They lead by a game-high 8 points.
Got lost if either him or Bull, and Shawnee Mack knocks it down, and then he goes, I got another one.
There's a chance for them to expand on the lead here. McDonald being good. Drop the ball off. Deng turnaround against his former teammate. Deng comes up with his first score. It's patiently for the shot clock. It rolls to single numbers now. On the deck, pass Crawford, opens up down at the baseline. Easy two for Miller, his first field goal. The Outlander I'm driving around at the moment. Very nice piece of machinery. I'm saying a little bit like Andrew Gaze there as we get underway here. And that's a good start for the Taipans because they needed that. It's 1 of 2 there. McCall will bring the Taipans back up the floor. It's a 6-point edge. 20 seconds done, and from close range, is a good job to restrict them to only 17. Shot clock to red numbers once more for them. Wanting to show some tricks to Chryslerville, and bang three! Window act. 2-point ball game. 6-1 is the score run since quarter time. Outside, this is Steindl with the answering three.
You got to know the scouting report. He can let man on the weak side as if Clinton Steindl isn't a bona fide sniper. If Cairns gets his floater to go.
Tim Stein, he doesn't play 30 minutes a game anymore. You know when he's out there, if he gets any bit of daylight, that thing's going up. And right now, that thing's going in.
Oh, bang three everywhere at the moment. 6-2 run for them after they were jumped early in this quarter. Outside the danger man's got it again.
Everybody has seen this Spain action. Everybody runs it.
If you're feeling like that's the one for the weekend, they should have it throughout the entire season.
McCall once more. He's got another 2 into double figures. He has 11 to lead all score.
That's what I mean. It is funky. It is that chess game from Scott Roth. You can have the advantage down this end with Marcus Lee if you can get him in the right position, but that defense is pretty stifling right now.
Oh, McCall with Crawford to beat like his chances. Now he's up to 13 on 6 of 8 from the field margin.
We're going to see him a whole lot because of the way that the Taipans are throwing out that lineup. They do come back after the free to break and play against the 36ers, so that's an opportunity against... Sure will. And he's not afraid to throw it out, playing 11 players in the first quarter. He's not afraid to go deep into the bench, and what they do better than most teams in the competition. And when I say execute, not just running plays, but it's setting every single screen. It's sprinting every single cut. Black man down the other end. And that's probably 4 or 5 points this game.
To McCall, he wants to play up tempo here. Wardenberg, skip pass. Down to the baseline with the left hand, and the finish as well from Lap Mayan. Chance of a three-point play. Crawford, feet inside. And McVeigh strong with it, comes up with the two.
They will just come down and punish a mismatch. Look at Taj. Wherever Jordan Crawford's guarding, they'll just take one look at it and go down to the block.
That's a much better knockdown.
A chance for the Taipans. A little closer here. Miller put his foot on the accelerator. Got it done! Chance of a three-point play. Now that's aggressive and very effective.
And then Pat Miller, he got fouled 8 times on that and stuff.
And the JackJumpers, here's McDonald. Did that well, broke it down and gets a score right on the buzzer. And they were desperate for that because it was all the Taipans.
So take more care of the ball as well.
I think to keep an eye on as this season progresses. That's a great pass from Jordan Crawford. Jumper Bay. That's nice and simple. A little flop warning coming, it seems.
Of the second half, but the JackJumpers back on top here. The ball hands over to Miller. Two-man game. Great friends, great connection.
To Jim McCall, pick and rolling. That doesn't help Magnay or Marcus Lee with his speed and the ability to roll quick.
Here's Doyle, overdue, 7 from the field. It's 14, is the most for Tassie at the moment. Wardenberg, bounce pass, and from close range, getting it done there. Taron Armstrong. Do you want to go to 6 fouls like the NBA?
6 fouls and give me another 8 minutes, Case.
Well, if we're not going to do that, I don't mind the idea of you just got to be, you're right, you just got to be smarter with when, and we saw it on Thursday night with Bull Qual, like, you just can't put yourself in certain situations. Like with Milton Doyle right now, you've already had that last one was, unfortunately, it was in transition as Pat Miller knocks that one down.
First block of the game for Cairns.
Oh, yeah, that's a good question. I'm not sure how that works.
Doyle takes on Wardenberg, attracted the attention, and that left the man low open, and Magnay comes up with a finish.
A steal.
First score of the game for Will Magnay in the previous bucket. This is Miller, shot clock to single numbers. Turns around to the top of Magnay. He's got 12 now.
You can't absolutely lose the plot over it, though. Stay in the game.
You have been very big on that with Sam Wardenberg. A call or a missed shot that kind of takes him out of it.
Outside shot on cue. Pat Miller knocks it down. He's rolling now.
I need verification if he's over 6 foot.
Twice it is.
Great contest going here, and Trimmick continues.
Well, they've got Will Magnay going to Jim McCall, and there you go, gets one up there.
Will ain't having none of that foolishness.
That's world-class defense there from Will Magnay. They've let Doyle open. He makes them pay. 2 of 3 from the field, Milton Doyle. Entertaining affair. Trust you're enjoying our coverage around Australia and beyond here. Saturday night of the Hungry Jacks NBL.
Man, you just got to go up with that. As soon as you brought it down, you'll have Crawford to get hands on it. And there's a quick timeout coming.
Important defensive play there from the Cairns Taipans. As McCall floats into the key, adds 2 to his tally. 17 on 8 of 11 from the field.
The most opportunistic man in transition.
25-15. Tassie lead the rebound count at the moment. Dominated the boards right from the start. McCall, what a play! Chance for the Taipans to add to their tally. With Lap Mayan. Top of the key, active hands. Well done, Doyle. Read the pass, slapped it down. 2-on-1 fast break. McDonald made room for the shot and made that look easier than it was. He's into double figures. Good defensive pressure there from Tassie, but it's unrewarded. Marcus Lee lost a handle on it and making pay as well.
Right here, Bull Qual just dancing with it. And look, it's pretty well defended. No.
One stage, JackJumpers led by 4. Right now it's the Taipans in the driver's seat. Shot clock to red numbers in the corner and knocking down first points of the game.
A bit blurred, so they're going to play this one out and see.
Thanks very much, Joe Healy, courtside for us. 12-2 run into the third quarter from Cairns and make that 14-2 now as they expand the margin to their biggest lead of the game. High scorer, here's Doyle, set for most of the first half after picking up 2 fouls in the opening quarter. They need his offense now, and he comes up with a tough shot.
Yeah, Case, I know you're not huge on the plus-minus. So this right now is the time. I know that he's got to rest, or he's got to figure out where the eye, but look at that, is a straight line drive.
They've got it on their terms well and truly here, the Taipans, but can they finish and get some points? McCall in over the back of Milton Doyle, rejected by Magnay. Well, that's the rim protection that Magnay provides. They get a stop. They need some points here. Just 2 points for them in almost 4 minutes of play in this term. Doyle from close range adds to his tally. He's now got 9.
NBL 24. Anytime you kind of fend off with the elbows, normally they're looking in the air, but it looked to be the right call. They're trying to clear some space, and there's another layup to the Taipans.
We are watching import buddies play together.
Was it more of an inspo thing at the start before you start running?
So here's Magnay. They gave him some latitude, and he adds to his tally. So just his second field goal of the game, Will Magnay.
They're getting enough stops right now. They're just going to tick the scoreboard over.
Ball comes up empty. This is aggressive work.
As I say that.
Can they trust their defense to get enough stops, because they're not ticking the scoreboard over right now?
Single digits on the shot clock. Trimmick passes a good one. Magnay flushes 2 more, and the margin's being cut to a single bucket.
Oh, look at this. He just times this cut perfectly. One dribble. Just the way this game's gone, the way they've been since coming back from the States, I'm not sure they can just bank on getting enough stops to get this done. They need to find a way to put the ball in the basket.
Crawford goes solo. Knocks down his first point since the opening quarter.
It's highly legal.
Firstly, that was perfectly legal. Look, Gary Brown went to Europe and back.
A nice finish from Paul Quall with the answering seesawing affair. Another tremendous Saturday night clash here in the Hungry Jacks NBL. Point the difference. And here's Trimmick casually pulling the trigger on a 3 to put his team back on top. Another thriller between these teams. Their 8th meeting, headed for the 6th single-digit result between them. 4-3 in favour of the JackJumpers at the moment. The Taipans undone with G, looking for a win. Crawford against Taron Armstrong.
Back, cross, swing, step back.
Elevates. Shot clock in the back. Time out each. Miller puts it on the deck. Here's McCall around Magnay and getting it done.
Just finds a way.
Here's Magnay back to Crawford. Just 1 field goal since quarter time, Crawford. Now he's hit 2. We're back on level 2.
That's a breakdown, because they ended up being no one's guardian.
Around the perimeter. Shot clock to single digits. Timed at 79. Now they need to get busy. It comes back to Miller. He knocks down the 3.
Surprised he don't look to shoot more of them.
2 of 2 in this game. And there's Adam Ford again talking to the referees about Jordan Crawford's footwork. And he says, well, how about you have another 2? The rebound. Number 7 for him in that category to go with his 6 points on 3 or 4 shooting. And Crawford against McCall. Puts it on the deck. Down low. Adds another 2. JackJumpers on top.
Here he goes.
Crawford, what about the 3? Goes to McVeigh and now gets it back. Shot clock to 5. Crawford works into the paint once more. Adds another 2. Taipans need a bucket. Taron Armstrong goes to Bull Quall. He decides to pull the trigger on a triple. Knocked it down through a foul chance and a 4-point play.
Have a look at this. He just got called for a foul, and Trimmick says here.
So the Taipans with possession, down 2. Double overtime, beckons here if they can get something happening, or maybe the win. Here's McCall under the rack, gets it done. He adds the 2, tied at 87.
No timeouts, chance to be a hero, or we're going to play 5 more.
For the win, it's Jack McVeigh. The trigger on a 3 with the clock in the background. Tasmania have marched into Cairns, and they're marching out with an overtime win. To the victory over Cairns in a thriller. We'll be back to wrap it up right after this. Jack McVeigh's the hero.